After the official announcement of a Teen Titans Go movie, it's only natural for animation fans to want to see their other favorite cartoons hit the big screen. Whether it's a live-action adaptation or an epic story told, there are 10 shows primed and ready for a movie debut. See if your favorite show made the list and learn how they could succeed in a feature-length format.
The trick to incepting is making people think they came up with the idea.
Before you watch, click subscribe. You'll join our notification squad and be the first to know of new content. Can you guess which movie is represented by these emoji? Stay tuned at the end to find out.
I thought you'd never ask.
Rick and Morty. Let's face it, with only 22-minute episodes and 10 episodes a season, the math just doesn't add up for the Adult Swim show Rick and Morty. Fans are constantly craving more content from the sci-fi series, and a feature-length movie could provide the perfect answer. This is exactly the type of show that would adapt perfectly to a full-length film. The episodes are already extremely dense, featuring multiple plots, gags, and storylines to follow. The multiple dimensions, time travel, and crazy alien creatures are all perfect aspects for a feature-length story.
You talking about Inception? That's right, Morty. This is gonna be a lot like that, except, it's gonna maybe make sense. Inception made sense? You don't have to try to impress me, Morty.
There are Rick and Morty games and comic books that take place on alternate timelines, giving the perfect excuse for a movie version to be made while still producing the show at the same time. Plots could involve battles with evil Morty, Rick's crazy hijinks, and some huge plot twists along the way. The show has the ability to brilliantly parody mega hits like Alien, Jurassic Park, and Back to the Future, making them all ideal fodder for an extended movie plot. After the crazy success of the Szechuan sauce, just imagine all the fictional product tie-ins a movie could have. Batman Beyond. Through the years, we've gotten so many different versions of a big-screen Batman. There's Michael Keaton's serious Batman, Batman's rookie years showcased in the Dark Knight trilogy, and even a fake nipple Batman. Thanks a whole bunch, George Clooney. As Ben Affleck currently sits in the Batman throne,
what does that mean?
The DC Extended Universe has opened up the possibility for several more Batman movies. One of them should be Batman Beyond. Affleck is already getting up there in age, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched to see him play the role of an elderly Bruce Wayne as Terry McGinnis takes the mantle as Batman. The animated series was set in the year 2039 and showcased a whole new futuristic Batman world. The gear was unique, Batman had all different abilities, and the dark tone of the series helped set itself apart. Unfortunately, Batman Beyond only aired for 3 seasons and a total of 52 episodes. Modern digital effects can really help Batman Beyond come to life and provide a whole new take on the Batman franchise. Casting the teenage hero in the story would be in similar vein to Spider-Man Homecoming and create a natural coming-of-age story with ties to the original franchise.
Are you saying you need someone to help you sail around the world in the adventure of a lifetime?
Gravity Falls. For many fans, The Adventures of the Pines Twins was far too short. Disney Channel's Gravity Falls aired for 2 seasons and a total of 40 episodes before the whole story was wrapped up. Taking place over just one summer vacation, Dipper and Mabel find themselves uncovering mysteries, encountering strange creatures, and going on some crazy adventures. The series finale helped solve a number of mysteries, including the location of Uncle Stan's twin, the demise of Bill, and the portal to the other dimension is finally closed. The drama between Dipper and Mabel unfolds, but they team up to save the town and their Uncle Stan by working together. Just because the twins leave at the end of the summer doesn't mean the adventures need to end. The end of the show is actually a great starting point for a feature-length movie. The movie could follow Dipper and Mabel as they head back to Gravity Falls to encounter a whole new mystery.
Yeah, there's like monsters and gnomes.
A second summer could introduce all kinds of mysteries and continue the great comedy featured on the original show. The best part is that Disney never canceled the show. It ended at the request of the creator. Bringing it back will likely be an idea Disney entertains and easily greenlights.
Tickets to the SpongeBob movie!
Nicktoons the movie. Nickelodeon is never shy about releasing big-screen movies based on their television shows. Rugrats, SpongeBob SquarePants, Hey Arnold, The Wild Thornberrys, and Jimmy Neutron have all had theatrical releases. Now, it's time for all the Nick greats to combine for the ultimate nostalgic adventure simply known as Nicktoons the movie. Fans young and old would love to see their favorite cartoon characters join forces for the big screen. A film like this would essentially be the cartoon version of the Avengers. Multiple Nicktoon video games have found creative ways to bring these characters together for an adventure, and the same could easily be done for a movie. Along with the cartoons that have already found success on the big screen, additional animated Nick shows like Rocko's Modern Life, Invader Zim, Doug, Fairly Odd Parents, The Angry Beavers, Rocket Power, and All Real Monsters could join the animated all-star mix. The movie could be played off like an epic, feature a lot of celebrity cameos, and have enough nostalgia to make our heads explode.
Who are you?
I'm David Hasselhoff.
The success of Nick's late-night splat lineup has proven that the Nicktoons still live on, and a movie can help connect them even further with a younger generation. Trollhunters. After seeing the whole first season of Dreamworks Trollhunters, it's pretty surprising the story wasn't created as a feature film in the first place. The Netflix exclusive series follows a young boy named Jim who finds a special amulet that makes him a troll hunter. The show features a great mix of action, comedy, and unique troll creations. The animation is already stylized like a film, and not many improvements would be needed to transition it to the big screen. While Jim has many smaller adventures through the Netflix episodes, a big screen feature could have him take on some massive trolls trying to access to amulet and power. The show already has a pretty huge cast, including the voices of Kelsey Grammer, Tom Hiddleston, and Ron Perlman, among others. A movie production could add even more star power and increase the brand of the show. Season 2 of Trollhunters is currently in the works, so it may be a while before we get to see a film version of the story.
Wow, that never gets old.
Robot Chicken. While CG animation dominates the movies, there are still stop-motion hits sneaking in there every few years. Many may think the quick format of Robot Chicken makes it hard to convert into a big-screen movie, but it could easily be done. Not only could the movie evolve around the chicken and mad scientists featured in the opening credits, but the story could extend and focus on a couple main characters who find themselves traveling through all the different worlds. Robot Chicken has done extended stories involving superheroes and Star Wars. The brilliant mind of Seth Green and other writers could easily come up with an anchored story that lasts for 90 minutes. The character design, visual gags, celebrity voice cameos, and clever dialogue will provide fans with tons of laughs.
Stick around, cause we've got Cleveland and Quagmire and Joe and Mort.
Family Guy. Considering the success of the show, wide appeal, and crazy amounts of merchandise, it's pretty surprising Family Guy hasn't already been adapted into a feature-length film. Seth MacFarlane, the show's creator, has already drove into animation on the big screen with his animated bear Ted, and you would think a Family Guy movie would follow suit.
It's a terrible idea. I mean, you got the economy.
So far, the closest we've ever come was a straight-to-DVD feature-length film entitled Stewie Griffin: The Untold Story. The Family Guy Star Wars trilogy showcased a great direction a feature-length movie could take. Each episode followed the plot of the original trilogy, added a lot of gags, and featured a lot of layered jokes with the Griffin family. By lampooning some other big franchises, the show could easily fill in jokes, apply their characters, and create laugh-out-loud moments. The show is great with some of their musical numbers, and a large-scale musical could be hilarious and in similar style to South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. If the show ever has an end date in sight, a movie would also serve as a great finale.
Unfortunately, I don't know what you're talking about.
Bob's Burgers. When an animated show like Bob's Burgers airs 20 to 22 episodes a season, it's nearly impossible for the animators to consider creating a feature-length movie. Wait, hold the mustard. Fox officially announced a Bob's Burgers movie. That's right, the Belcher family is heading to the big screen and they're bringing their semi-popular burger business with them. The movie is scheduled for release in 2020, right around the time the 10th season will go to air. Currently, Bob's Burgers is in its 8th season and going strong with hilarious comedy, funny scenarios, and lots of laughs. There's no details on where the show will head. Will Bob decide to start making pizza? Will he finally have it out with his arch rival Jimmy Pesto? Will he buy a food truck and take his family across the country?
Food for thought. Ooh, yum. Full of it. Lots of thought.
Now that Fox is on the right track bringing Bob's Burgers to the big screen, it's about time we get another Simpsons movie to enjoy. The first Simpsons movie was released over 10 years ago. How about a full-length Treehouse of Horror animated film?
So what you're saying is that we owe you one.
Star Wars Rebels. For many years now, Star Wars fans have enjoyed the adventures of characters through multiple cartoon series. It started with Clone Wars and now continues with Rebels. The more mature series features great animation and a lot of ties to the original trilogy. Unlike the official Star Wars Clone Wars animated movie, Star Wars Rebels should take the story live action. Star Wars have started branching off into individual stories. It started with Rogue One, will continue with Solo, a Star Wars story, and Rebels should be one of the films in line. A live-action Rebels movie would be awesome to follow characters like Ezra, Kanan, and Hera. Their adventures could go in many directions and would largely be based off what happens in the 4th season of the show. The 4th season of Rebels has been announced as the final season, so it leaves a lot of opportunity open for a movie. Everything is in place to make the film a huge success and honor the animated series.
Well, I actually don't have all night.
Archer. Now entering its 9th season, there seems to be no quit in the spy comedy show Archer. The FX show stands out in many different ways. It has a lot of crude adult humor, sexual jokes, and risque dialogue. The animation style itself is also incredibly unique. The hand-drawn look, realistic-looking props, and slight character movements make the show visually interesting to watch no matter how many episodes you've seen. After disbanding the spy group ISIS, the show has gone off in many different directions and time periods. The same can be done for a movie. The animators could even push the limits a little bit with content they cannot get away with on cable TV. The arrival of a 10th season would be a great way to celebrate Archer's milestone and introduce a feature-length film. The plot plot situations will lend themselves to a lot of funny gags, crazy twists, and the dark humor the show is known for.
And so, that's pretty much that, I guess.
Wow, there you have it. What show would you want to see as a movie the most? What's your favorite animated movie adaptation? Are there any that we missed? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to Screen Rant on YouTube so you can stay up to date with our awesome videos. The answer to our emoji quiz is